What if every dollar you spent was a declaration of peace? What if every transaction was a vote for wellness, harmony, and healing? What if wealth itself was no longer about accumulation, but ascension? In this episode of the Generational Rhodium, we're shifting the conversation from transactional wealth to transformative wealth, from chasing numbers to circulating purpose. By the end of this episode, you'll understand how every investment, every act of giving, every moment of intention can become a sacred vote for collective healing and generational prosperity. Great awakening, magnificent people. I am Jazmian D. Thank you so much for joining the Generational Rhodium. It is the media and healing component of HWPLP. HWPLP stands for Health, Wealth, Prosperity, Love, Peace. We are a movement-driven investment firm committed to building generational wealth through healing, collective economics, real estate, and venture capital. We empower individuals to heal financially, build wealth strategically, and cultivate thriving communities rooted in love and peace. Please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And join our mailing list at hwplp.com and also learn more about the movement there. This episode continues on our exploration of this month's newsletter. Now let's get into this. Let's begin with what we're leaving behind. The world we've inherited operates on transactional wealth. It is a system that is built for separation and scarcity. It asks, how much can I take? How fast can I get it? How can I win even if others lose? That old model, it made wealth a competition instead of collaboration. It rewarded profit over people, extraction over regeneration, accumulation over alignment. In a transactional world, money is the goal, not the tool. But transactional wealth, no matter how big, it often leaves the soul empty. Because without purpose, profits become pollution. It clogs the flow of energy, disconnects us from source, and convinces us that the more is the answer, when meaning was the medicine all along. Transactional builds walls. Transformational builds worlds. We are entering a new era, the era of sacred wealth. Sacred wealth is a conscious merging of spirit and strategy, of prosperity and purpose. It recognizes that wealth is not owned, it's stewarded. It's not something you control, it is something you align with. Sacred wealth is wealth that circulates through integrity. It moves through the heart, not just the hands. Every dollar becomes a seed. Every investment becomes a prayer. And every partnership becomes a portal to peace. This is the law of reciprocity in motion. What you circulate continuously returns to you exponentially. At HWPLP, we operate by this divine principle. We treat money as medicine, a flow that heals when it moves with purpose. Because when you infuse capital with consciousness, you activate an entirely new frequency, one where prosperity generates life, doesn't even have the opportunity to be depleted. Imagine this, a group of investors, they're gathered not to compete against each other, but to collaborate with each other. Each one brings what they have, their time, their resource, their wisdom, their expertise, their faith. And together they purchase land, once abandoned, forgot about. A space overlooked by many other developers, dismissed by traditional investors. But they see something in this. They see something more. They see the potential. They see the possibility. They see the purpose. Instead of building another shopping plaza or high rise that is designed for scarcity, they build a holistic community that is for wellness, for community development, community alignment, a sanctuary of sorts. The land transforms into gardens that feed families, studios that host meditation and yoga, homes designed in sacred geometry. You have co-op markets from fresh farmers markets selling local produce, natural, holistic, herbal medicine. Children are playing and laughing and in stewardship of the food that they grow, that they are managing the resources that they are amongst, and they are learning a different way of life. Elders, they share their ancestral wisdom, stories, herbal knowledge, traditions. Every element of the land breeds harmony, music, money circulates, not just for transactions, but transformation. Jobs are created, hope is restored, the energy of abundance returns home, and it is more than a vision. It is the HWPLP model. Because this is how we build communities, brick by brick, garden by garden, soul by soul. Each HWPLP investment will include healing centers anchored with community, spaces where people can learn, grow, restore. We're not just building property. We're not just rebuilding a community dynamic. We are building the people that will thrive in those communities. This is the future of sacred wealth, where money heals and every investment multiplies. Now let's take a moment for a breathing exercise. This time we will do a 4-4-4-4 box meditation. And while we're doing it, I will say some affirmations. And at the end, please keep your eyes closed for a brief visualization. Let's start. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Inhale, I am aligned with divine abundance. Hold, my wealth serves peace. Exhale, I release all scarcity. Hold, I circulate prosperity from the highest good. Round 2, inhale, I am aligned with divine abundance. Hold, my wealth serves peace. Exhale, I release all scarcity. Hold, I circulate prosperity for the highest good. Last time, I am aligned with divine abundance. Hold, my wealth serves peace. Exhale, I release all scarcity. Hold, I circulate prosperity for the highest good. Now with your eyes closed, continue to keep them closed. Visualize your energy as a light. See that light. Feel the warmth from that light. It is flowing through your hands, your actions, your investments, your community. See that light moving through your projects, funding educations, restoring land, healing lives. Every dollar you circulate in love becomes a ripple in the collective. You are not earning, you are elevating. You are not spending, you are seeding. You are not building alone, you are co-creating heaven on earth. Thank you. HWPLP's foundation is built on 3 sacred pillars. The first one, healing economics. Every investment begins with the energetic alignment. Asking yourself, is it restorative? Does it elevate? Does it bring harmony to both the people and the planet? 2, collective prosperity. Wealth is not meant to be isolated. It is not meant to be integrated. Our model ensures that communities share in the abundance. We build systems where profit circulates back into local hands, funding education, businesses, community care. 3, purpose over profit. HWPLP is rooted in return on integrity. Our focus is not just ROI. although it is important. It is also ROL, return on love. Each venture, for real estate to media to education, is designed to elevate human consciousness while building sustainable wealth. This is how we model a new economy, an economy that mirrors nature, balance, generosity, self-sustaining. Wealth is wellness. They're the same. They are sacred partners in evolution. Now I will share 4 tangible tools that you can use to transition into a transformative form of wealth. The first one is conscious spending audits. This is when monthly you look at the investments that you have made and you determine, did that purchase align with my peace? Did it expand the energy or contract that I made? Is it in divine alignment with my soul's purpose? And then shift to do more things that do align. Be intentional in all you do, every aspect of your life. 2, sacred investments and intention. Before you commit to any major financial decision, pause and set an intention. Place your hand over your heart, because that is when you connect most to the source, to God, to a higher power. Place that hand over the heart and state to yourself that this money multiplies, healing, and returns in divine order. This money multiplies healing and returns in divine order. Do you know how magnificent of a shift in your life, in your thinking, in your outlook will be if you said those things before you made a transaction? That is directly connected to your soul. That is directly connected to your heart. You are doing God's work when you think like that. Number 3, community circulation. True wealth, it thrives off communities. When people collaborate with others, the circulation of resources becomes more abundant. Invest in causes that regenerate rather than extract, healing projects, conscious enterprises, and initiatives that uplift others. Every shared investment builds a bridge for profit to purchase, from independence to interdependence. That is a real economy in the future. And number 4, wealth embodiment journal. If you don't journal, you should. It's powerful, very powerful. Even to challenge yourself for 7 days to journal, see how you feel from day 1 to day 7. The difference will be massive. I promise you. Try it. Don't believe me. But in your embodiment journal, you can write things like, my wealth today contributes to. Maybe that's kindness, maybe that's love, maybe that's healing, maybe that's peace. And then elaborate on how this is happening and how that is showing up in your life. Your money becomes ministry. Your wealth becomes witness. And every transaction becomes a sacred declaration of peace, purpose, and prosperity. Sacred wealth is a new revolution. It is not about competing to accumulate. It is about collaborating to ascend. We are here to heal the economy by remembering that wealth and spirit were never meant to be separated. Through HWPLP, we build not just properties, but possibilities. Not just profits, but peace. And not just communities, but communion. Because every time we invest in intention, we rebuild the bridge between heaven and earth. Now let's close with the HWPLP affirmation. Heal your mind, body, and soul. Build the wealth that is your birthright. Live in a full prosperity, love unconditionally, and live in a state of peace. And so it is, and so I am, and so it be. I want to thank you so much for joining me for the Generational Rhodium. I am Jazmian D, and I really, really, really look forward to seeing you next time. So until then, peace, love, and light. Thank you.